just trying to put lies on my name because it's literally just gets them clicks.
Eventually, Lacy and Darla started talking again, and whenever he would fly down to Florida and he'd have to leave to go to his flight,
Who is this? Is this a random girl airing out another woman's business?
same day she would go back to Bryce's.
I announced your name 15 times on the loudspeaker. You said you would come out and get me and tell me when the carts are.
Let's get out of here.
80 years old, wrinkly as get a 3 years. I don't know what he's got going on in his life.
The Lacy situation is disturbing.
Where you at,
He
Berto?
is having one of the worst weeks of his life after a couple of clicking pages started a smear campaign on not only him but also his girlfriend. And literally last night he had one of the worst clips go out where he told an old man who was working at a golf course that he should not exist anymore. And it seemed like it turned the entire internet against him when people on Twitter were already bashing him consistently. It doesn't seem like it can get any better for Lacy, but I wanted to break down these situations because they happen back to back. But you know, in order to do that, we had to start from the very beginning. We don't even awe any of these people. And how
Talk
did
to
we
me.
get
What's
here
going
in the
down,
first
bro?
place?
Do I even give the attention that do I even give this clout feed the attention that they want just so I feel like it's not even worth it, bro.
Just in case you're unaware, Lacy is a pretty well-known streamer, a part of the group formerly known as FaZe Clan, and makes content on a consistent basis, from IRLs to desktops, doing whatever he has planned that day. And a lot of people on the internet have a very big disdain for him, either coming from outrageous takes that he's made, ways that he interacts with certain people on stream, or any wild thing he might happen to do while the cameras are on. But it doesn't seem like the hate really gets to him at any point in time. He might talk about a situation here and there, but it never gets too serious to a point where he seems to genuinely care. Until he started dating Darla Claire, where it seems like a lot of people use her as ammunition to get
Isn't that the
Lacy
one that was
irritated
kinda like
and mad? And that happened most
Playing him in his face? That's the girl that everybody kept saying was just using him for clout or some shit, right? Man, many men have fallen at the hands of a woman, boy. It's alright, we all gotta go through it. W character development. Let's see what's going down.
recently when Lacy called out a couple of clipping pages for the weird stuff that they happen to be posting.
Bro, this is how I felt, bro. Ever since I got fake tweets posted about me, like I've just been in a horrible mindset. It's caused me a lot of distress, and honestly, it's made me not able to focus on my career and my streams, which I feel like personally, I actually lost out on tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars because of the emotional distress that I've gone through, and I've lost sponsorships because of the fake tweet.
Listen, man. I'm not there yet, but God forbid, boy. Y'all hold me accountable, man. I ain't missing out on $100,000 over some VAD, gang. Can't do it. Cannot do it. It's pink inside. It's not worth that much. It's all pink inside, gang. I'm not missing out. I'm not missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars over some used VAD, brother.
That not only this account, but many others have been posting.
Maybe I got the wrong idea, though.
You know,
Maybe that's
these
not
fake
what's going
titles
on.
and these fake captions
Let
that
me
are
lock
just
in.
so misleading and just straight up defamation and lies is really...
I ain't gonna lie, them clip pages do be tripping, though. Them clip pages be saying anything. Like, I be seeing clips saying, yo, this person just kicked somebody and pushed them down the stairs. Like, it'll be some crazy shit. And then you see the clip and it's them doing a mukbang about their feelings or some shit. Like, these clip pages literally just be clipping anything out of context and saying anything in the text. And it's crazy because I feel like we've gotten so desensitized to it. We'll watch it and be like, oh, this is just, false information. But honestly, I guess that's me because I'm chronically on the internet. But I'm sure there's a lot of idiots that literally just read the captions. There's a clip that I'm deviating right now, but this is just too funny. I gotta show you guys. This shit's hilarious, y'all.
Taking a little break from stream. I want to spend time with my beautiful black family, who I love very dearly. I want to give back to the homeless. I'll be back soon, so just wait for me, all right? I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
Wow, he's so articulate.
Clip.
What's up?
Hey, big fan.
Oh, hey, appreciate it,
Wait
man.
until you said that shit on stream.
Oh, man, I gotta do it. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, so you gotta do that.
Yeah, I gotta do it, bro.
You
What
got
mean?
to.
I got to.
Like, on God, you gotta do that shit.
On God, I'm gonna do that shit.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, okay,
Don't
bet.
slap me.
Oh, you don't understand clip culture, bro. Like, so this is what they just be putting
So
captions on
stupid.
shit. Huh?
Slap me.
No, I'm not calling you stupid, bro. I'm saying, like,
Bro, both my mama and daddy are black.
yeah, I know you black, so I do
So you
assume
roasting?
that. No, I'm not roasting. I'm bitch. Bro, I'm saying, watch the video. I'm saying, can you just watch the video?
I just want you to do what you said.
No, I'm
These
saying,
niggas
what
be
you
too
said.
funny, bro.
I didn't say that though.
slap me.
You gotta watch the video, bro. Did you watch the video?
My attention span is cooked. I'm not watching that shit, nigga.
What the fuck? That don't make no sense. Okay.
Bitch.
Okay. Here you go, sir. No problem.
Get that
What
shit
the
out of my
fuck?
fucking face. Let's see what the fuck you said, motherfucker.
What is going? Hey, but shit, he tweaking, baby.
No, I'm not tweaking. This what you said. This you, right?
Bro, they just putting titles on shit. I
I
didn't
was
say
beat
that.
my ass.
Are you?
This what he said. You riding with him.
I
You riding
didn't
with
say
him.
that.
He
I
beat
didn't
my
say
ass, motherfucker.
I'm not coming, bro. I'm not like
Oh,
that.
you got
bro.
some on your face.
No, nigga, what the fuck are you
Beat
doing?
my motherfucking
Hey,
ass.
bro, dead ass.
Beat my motherfucking ass. That's what it got. Beat
Get your
my
hands
ass.
up. All right, bro. Watch
You
out,
better
bro.
stay your ass from around here,
Oh my
motherfucker.
God,
Hey,
bro!
with your
Stop making these
motherfucking ass.
fucking fake ass titles.
Clip culture is getting completely out of hand, bro. I'm telling you, the shit that they be putting in them captions, it be so out of pocket. I don't even know how they be coming up with. It's just blatant lies. It's literally just blatant lies.
Mentally and financially over the last 3 to 6 months. And I just wanted to get that off my chest and let you guys know, don't believe everything you see on the internet. And Jason and Pokey, I will happily join in on this lawsuit. And I really think that these people are to society.
So these niggas trying to sue the Clippers though? While I see the justice in that, man, that shit probably gonna fuck the game up though.
In the internet, and they need to be taken down.
This was going to be one of Lacy's first mistakes because his friend was going through a situation with a couple of clip pages where they were making false captions, literally lying on his name, and Lacy decided to join in because he had the exact same thing happen to him. And unfortunately for Lacy, it seemed like his community wanted to help him, and normally that would be a good thing, but in this case, they were leaking a ton of personal info on the specific clip page, which included his name, his address, some people in his life.
What?
That turned Lacy into public enemy number one for all of these clip pages. Not just the one clip page that got leaked, but every last one of them. They started spamming a bunch of videos, adding their fake captions, talking bad about Lacy, and it seemed like that didn't really get to him. So instead, they started spreading a ton of crazy old clips or just crazy things that people were saying about his girlfriend Darla instead.
We just met and I just you.
What happened when you were in his bed? On that one picture that was taken, I have to know. The chat one probably wants to know too.
That was like before the stream, like a few weeks before the stream. I was in Jersey for a vacation and we hung out.
And so you were in bed with him before even going on the stream?
Well, yeah, we were
Okay.
vibing. It was actually funny. Me, my sister, and my best friend were all in the bed.
What? All three of you with clicks?
Yes, but like that's how we were in the bed.
What the
Yo, thanks so much for the 3 months. Thank you, top for the fucking Darla Clear. What's up, handsome? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Darla. I don't care if you're the real one or the fake one. I would never, bro. I grown.
These are obviously old clips of before Lacy and Darla were together, or even when they had some altercations that happened on stream. And a ton of clip pages were posting this, along with
Lacy,
some
you
other
going
clips I'm not gonna
outside,
show
bro.
that were apparently Darla talking about how she has multiple bodies before she was 18. Some crazy stuff was being leaked, and it just being attached to Lacy and Darla's name because of the way that Lacy's community went after one of these clip pages. This shouldn't need to be said, but obviously I don't condone any type of doxing, regardless of what the person did, who the person is. It's very unnecessary. It's something that Lacy's community definitely should have done, but the retaliation for it, bringing up old clips, showing things that were before Lacy and Darla were getting together, which is unnecessary, meant to hurt him and make him upset. But it's not like it was just the clip pages that were trying to cash in and all this Lacy hate that was going on. The real issue was the people who were apparently Darla's roommates seeing all the traction that her name and Lacy's name were getting and deciding to try and funnel all of that to their OF by coming out with exposed videos on their time with Darla Darla Claire as a roommate.
I moved in with Darla Claire last year, and it was the worst decision I have ever made. I really never planned.
Yo, these OF demons are ruthless. How the fuck you gonna flip this situation into click my link in my bio? What the? Weirdo. This is crazy. Let me see how they flip this.
On coming online and talking about this because I genuinely didn't want anything to do with her after how she treated me as like a person and a friend.
Oh, really?
And I also told Lacy what was going on with her and Bryce, and he didn't care, so I never thought it was like my business to come on and talk about it. Eventually, Lacy and Darla started talking again, and whenever he would fly down to Florida and he'd have to leave to go to his flight, the same day she would go back to Bryce's and, you know, with Bryce. And there was one time when we went on a double date and she came out of her room.
All right, again, this is none of my business, but Lacy, bro, it looked like a duck. It smelled like a duck. It's probably a duck, bro. I'm like, whether she's lying or not, everybody and their mama is saying that your girl is clapping other men. I'd probably leave that girl alone, bro. It's not worth the trouble.
Want to see even more reactions? Tap into Berto Extra.
Huh? Oh, no! There's no way you can go out like that. Yo, butterflies are low-key terrifying in the face, bro. That's crazy.
Where you at, Berto?
Clutching her eye to the sink, saying Lacy in her eye. And then that literal same night at like 1 a.m. she went to Bryce's that same night. Around this time, Brecky and Lacy were beefing, and I remember Darla begging me to call Brecky and kind of connect them on the phone. And Brecky immediately started throwing shots at Lacy, and Darla sat there and laughed.
Are you talking to him? We're just friends. Are you serious? No, wait, tell me if you are. Because the whole McKinley thing is fake, right? Like, I assume so. Yeah. Dude, he's an awful person. I think he's a terrible person. I think he only cares about himself and his streams, and, like, anyone else is, like, feelings or, like, all...
Yo, people, these niggas are so... It's, like, fake in every corner. The girlfriend's fake. The friends of the girlfriend are fake. The roommates of the friends of the girlfriend are fake. They're recording calls. Like, holy shit. I'd like to imagine, you know... I'm a good person, so I have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? They really have nothing to hide. But I'd like to imagine that when I'm talking to my friends in private about whatever the fuck is going on in my life, I'm not being recorded of a recording. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a phone on the side recording this private conversation just for it to pop out later in the Rico. What the Yo, these social media motherfuckers are crazy. Hey, may this friendship never find me.
Morals after that just come second.
And it always made me feel so bad because he was always so sweet to me, and she was always just so manipulative and cruel, honestly. She'd always make it seem like she was the victim and she's never done anything wrong in her life, but she knew what she was doing.
Now, as I stated earlier, she has an OF, and obviously anybody with a pair of eyes can tell that she is just using this controversy to funnel people all the way to her website. Well, that is obviously the case. I can obviously tell there's going to be some people who are trying their best to try and defend her behavior and say that what she is doing is actually notable. She's good at saying all of this info, bringing some of this stuff to light, and that's really not the case. All of the stuff that she's talking about is not only super old, like years ago old now, but also apparently Lacy himself already talked to her and said that he...
Yeah, and I feel like, what do you get out of this, shorty? What are you exposing? That everybody already knows that Lacy apparently likes his girlfriend to get clapped by other men. I mean, you know, we can continue to talk about it, but it's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't care and that he doesn't want her to speak on it. So now all of a sudden, when their names are trending and it's getting all the distraction, her consciousness
different strokes for different folks, eh?
Stuff a secret, and she just has to tell the world about it so that people will go and try and see who she is and then click on her links. Now, I would like to say it was just her who was trying to clout chase off the situation, but apparently there was another roommate who wanted to come and chime in as well.
Hey, Sarah. Remember last year when you got so jealous that I went to brand risk without you? You threw all my stuff outside, left it outside for days, and bleached half my closet. Basically, I moved in with Sierra and Darla right before her and Lacy started dating. I already knew Sierra because we had the same manager and I was living in a content house and it was a bad situation, so she invited me to live with her.
Was it the Bop House?
There, she talked so much shit about Darla. I think just because she didn't want us to be friends and vice versa. I know she probably said a lot of stuff to Darla about me. She literally told me she was planning on making a video exposing Darla because she didn't get anything out of living with her. She's only doing it for views. Why else would she be bringing this up a year later? And all this stuff that she's talking about happened before they even started dating. And I just want to point out too how fucking weird it is that she posted a video of herself recording a conversation that she was having with her. She did that kind of shit all the time. She would take every time.
See, that's what I'm talking about. At least this girl gets it, but she probably got an OF too, huh?
Lacy came over, she would take photos of them, and her boyfriend would take photos of them without them knowing. I'm just gonna put all the receipts at the end of this video so you guys can pause it and read through it if you want to. Initially, when I moved in with her, she pretty much just treated me like an assistant, and I put up with it because I'm already kind of a doormat anyway. But as time went on,
have some confidence, girl. You just walking around like I'm a doormat. Have some confidence. Believe in yourself, man.
Basically, her behavior just got worse and worse. Like, she is just a pathological liar. In my personal opinion, she's probably the worst person I've met in this industry so far.
I know I just cover unemployed news, dumb internet drama, crazy stuff happening with celebrities, content creators, all alike, and at a certain point it tends to feel like high school drama, but this right here is the peak definition of all of that. Because why are they coming out going back and forth, not only on the internet like this, but on the internet about people that aren't even themselves? They're completely talking about someone who is unrelated to them, apparently doesn't even talk to them anymore, and is supposed to be talking about old things that happened years ago, but are only talking about it now to gain some type of relevancy and clout. Because at the end of the day, these people can not only defend themselves, Lacy along with Darla, but the stuff that they're even bringing up or showing doesn't really help anybody's case, and it's just having more and more people go to them, asking them to be more messy on the internet. Now, don't take it as me bashing the girl that just spoke, because she was obviously defending Lacy and Darla. The girl before is way more of a clout chaser. It's just crazy to see that all of this was happening without the input of Lacy or Darla even on the internet. Because at no point in time they really say anything.
That's what I've been saying, bro.
Lacy went on a stream and basically had to address the situation because his chat, along with his Twitter com, kept spamming him about it.
I'm not even mentioning names. Because I'm not giving these people the clout that they want. But basically, there was a random a female who does OnlyFans who decided to jump on the wave of fake headlines and videos and tweets and used my name and of course my relationship to try to make up some bullshit and get some new subscriptions to her. I mean, I feel like do I even really have to state the obvious? No, it's not true, bro. The video that she's like the fact that I even have to come online and say what I'm about to say and put my personal business out there is fucking. Yes, guys, back in 2024 at the end of the year when I was traveling back and forth to Florida here and there, I was hooking up with Darla secretly behind closed doors. Like, yes, bro, sure, if you guys really care about that, the fact that I have to put that out there is just sad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad, I'm not gonna lie, but the fact that you did put it out there and knowing what we do know, I mean, again, do I care? No. If this is how Lacy moves, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to care about what another man is doing with his Johnson, bro. But if we are gonna talk about it, we are talking about it. Bro, I mean, you were hooking up with her because you guys broke up because she was allegedly cheating on you and everybody around you knew that she was cheating on you. So you had to hide that you still wanted to be with her and continue to clap her cheeks while she was getting her cheeks clapped by somebody else. I mean, again, live your life, King. Live your life. I don't care. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, and nobody else should lose sleep over it. But, man, I just, I wouldn't want that for anybody. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, man. That would have a nigga tossing and turning in they sleep.
The internet has been around so long that it's become so normal for people to share basically any and everything about their life, from their relationships to what they do. And when
right
you're
or wrong, chat?
IRL streams are basically on stream 24/7. Like
Be tossing, turning in that motherfucker. No! Oh, it was just a dream. Inspired by reality.
Streamers or nowadays, people feel like they know exactly what's going on in your life all the time, behind the scenes, what you might be doing when the camera's off, because of how often you actually share it. But I think a lot of people forget that at the end of the day, these are people with personal lives going on, and just because they share a lot of the things that are going on in their life on the internet doesn't mean that they want every last thing being shared. That's basically what this entire situation is with Lacy, where it seems like his private life is getting tapped into all the time just so that people can get some clicks and views. I know I'm being hypocritical because I'm basically one of them by making this video, but a lot of the people that are doing that are just lying on his name on a consistent basis, basically suggesting that he changes everything that he does with his life, when I'm not lying about it. I'm just showing you everything that happened, along with I don't care what he does with his life because he is a grown adult, and if he wants to talk to whoever he wants to talk to, he wants to stream these categories, as long as there's nothing immoral, it doesn't really matter as much as people are trying to make it seem like it does. And I'm not the only one that said this, because even Marlon went on the stream to talk about it, because a bunch of people were trying to tell him to help Lacy with everything that's been going on.
Just so we can move on from it and let him be and his life be. I did call him. I've talked to him on the phone, of course. I called him right when it happened, and you know, it's not fun, bro. Like, that shit is not fun. You know what I'm saying? Him and his personal life, getting like everybody getting into their business, whatever it is. Like, whatever they are going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. You have no idea what's good and what's bad. And whoever comes out and speaking on stuff about their relationship, whatever it is, are just a bunch of fucking weirdos, because I'm pretty sure if Lacy wanted to do something else with his life, he's a grown man and he can make his own decisions.
And that's what it comes down to, bro. Again, I feel pretty like lame myself, kind of. I mean, I don't even feel like I'm speaking on it. I clicked on this video not knowing what the hell is going on, so we're in the middle of it. But it really is a nothing burger. You know, should he be going through this? Probably not. If he wants to continue to go through this and toss and turn in his sleep, that is his prerogative, man. He's a grown-ass man. He can do what he wants to do.
And clearly he's made his decision, so yeah, respect that, don't respect that, but that's not up to you regardless, you know what I mean? So
I understand people getting mad at clip pages or even drama pages like mine who talk about crazy stuff that happens on the internet, because you have a lot of power to basically hate farm and talk bad about somebody on a consistent basis and get paid for it. And I promise you, the more you hate on somebody, the more monetized you're going to be. The more outrageous you make those crazy moments that happen, the more people are going to click on it and want to talk about it. So you're basically incentivized, if you want to get the biggest bad, to either lie or embellish the truth heavily in order for more and more people to tune into what you have to say. And a lot of clip pages tend to do that, or a lot of drama channels tend to just hate farm the entire time because a lot more people will show up for that. And when you don't do that, you tend to get less views or less people agreeing with you, because a lot of people have a mob mentality and want to just hate on what everybody else is hating on as well. And I can understand after a while with being a streamer who that happens to consistently, because if you watch Lacy's track record, it happens to him basically like at least once a month, how annoying that can be. But when they dive into your personal life, it tends to get a lot more annoying, especially in this case.
My point is, do not believe a fucking headline that you see on Twitter if they have a link in their bio that links them to a blue page where they sell themselves getting fucked. Do not believe any pages that have a gambling casino in their bio that they get paid to post those clips for. It's insane, bro. People who are just blatantly just trying to put lies on my name because it's literally just gets them clicks. That's a fact. It's literally just true. People will bring my name up into situations and mention my name and post about me just because it gets them more views than them doing whatever they're doing, just because my name's in it. I was expecting a 2024 Lacy crash out, bro. I don't care, and I don't like I'm not even gonna say that person's name just because I know what that drive does to. I know exactly that's what they want. That's literally what they want. Now, if you're a clipper and you wanna be a normal person and post the truth about things, I appreciate you. To the Yoxics out there, the Salts, to like people like Nick the Plug, those kind of people. Thank you. I do appreciate you guys for actually posting truth.
As I said at the beginning of this video, Lacy is having a terrible week. This is just the first situation. It was a longer one, so that's why I started with that instead. But there was another situation that happened recently where a lot of people are
Thing
hating
is,
on him.
bro, like, I think all content creators to a degree understand that clickbait is part of this content shit. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a classy way to do it, and then there's a unclassy way to do it. You can clickbait to get somebody's attention. You can exaggerate the truth to get somebody's attention. But when you just are straight up, this person did X, Y, and Z, and then it's just a fabricated lie. And then the content that you're stitching with the clickbait doesn't even match the lie you have in the fucking caption. It's like, okay, you're going way too far. I don't know if there's a solution though, because if we get to the point where content creators are suing clip pages and are successful, while I believe that is a win for the content creator and us to be able to just kind of be more on a spread the truth, I also feel like this is where the lines of freedom of speech and social media start to get blurred. Because you look at a platform like Twitter, right? Twitter allows you to pretty much say and do anything. And what do people do? They lie. There's disgusting things on Twitter. You don't even want to open Twitter in public. You open Twitter in public, you might have to hit one of these because you might just start hearing all types of crazy shit going on. But the pros are you get to speak on that platform, say what you want without feeling like you're going to get banned or, you know, lose your account, you know, which is something that we deal with on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, you know, just more platforms with quote unquote censorship, right? But it's like with that censorship, you have some level of like decorum and respect where it's like nobody's on here clapping their cheeks on fucking on YouTube. Like you can't do certain shit. So it's like, I don't know if suing clip pages is the way to go, because it's like we already have enough censorship. I mean, goddamn it, I'm dealing with it on my channel where my videos getting taken down, strikes for I don't even know what. You know, we got AI reviewing our videos now. It's crazy. But I love the platform. It's hard to complain when it's such a blessing to do what we do. But if all these platforms start getting to the point where it's like you can't even clickbait or exaggerate, you know what? I will say this. As I'm speaking, something did just come. I did just have an epiphany. Honestly, fuck it. Take clickbait away. Take all the exaggerated shit away. Who's actually entertaining? Who's actually a good content creator? Who can literally post exactly what the title is and exactly what the video is and get engagement? If we can get back to that, that would actually be the purest form of content creation. So, you know what? Scratch a lot of what I just said. Guys, these are my authentic reactions. So sometimes, you know, I'm running with a thought, but then it's like, no, hold on, wait a minute. I think I'm thinking about this wrong. Honestly, fuck that shit. Because I would love to get back to a place where, you know, survival of the fittest, man. Who can really do this shit for real? I know y'all niggas love to make fun of reaction channels and, you know, commentator channels and but who are you watching? Who are your favorites? What personalities do you like? Let's get back to that authentic, no more clickbait. Let's see what happens. Well, that's not where we are today. But if this actually falls through and niggas start suing and there's some changes in the algorithms and the higher ups of these platforms start saying, hey man, no more exaggeration. If you need to be telling exactly the truth, and if it's a lie, you're gone. Let's see what happens. I think I'm not mad at that. Probably not gonna happen though.
because of his altercation that he had while trying to go to a golf course with another streamer named Kason. While he was out there waiting for them to get him so that he could actually go on the course, the guy ended up having an altercation with Lacy because apparently Lacy didn't come in when he had called him multiple times, and he was going back and forth with him about how rude his customer service was.
Is this how you talk to customers here? You're raising your voice, getting an attitude, but I'm paying to play at your course.
I announced your name 15 times on the loudspeaker.
You said you would come out and get me and tell me when the carts are. That's exactly what you said, word for word. That's what you and your employee said, word for word. This is a terrible establishment.
You can get a cart.
I don't even want to play your course anymore. The way you're talking to a customer who's coming here to play your course, I don't even want to play here anymore.
Good.
Holy shit. Fucking piece of shit. Yo, I'm not playing here, Kason.
Hey, man, we move on, bro.
Holy shit. You should have heard, like, even before Drew came in, he was, like, yelling at me.
Okay.
All right, Lacy. He was yelling at you, bro. These niggas be throwing fits. Oh, you fucking yelling at me. Bro, just calm your ass down. I get it if a nigga was being a little spicy, but god damn it, bro. Who gives a fuck? Like, niggas be mad at their jobs, bro. I'm not saying that I condone attitude or whatever, but it's not that fucking deep. This thing is leaving pissed. Oh my god, you can't believe how you was talking to me? Is it just me, bro? Y'all hold me accountable. Am I tripping? It's not that fucking deep.
Bro. Come on, let's go.
I called you guys.
Do you see his man's? It's not that deep, bro. Let's go. Come on. Relax.
25 minutes ago. 25 minutes ago was 25 minutes ago. 25 minutes ago was 2:52.
We don't know what that guy's going on in his life. Let's get out of here.
So I'm saying. Wait, all right. I'm pausing a lot. My bad, Joe.
2:52.
We don't know what that guy's going on in his life. Let's get out of here.
He's fucking 80 years old, wrinkly as hell. He's gonna 3 years. I don't give a fuck what he's got going on in his life. He's gonna be a fossil by the time I'm 30.
Yeah, bro. Lame.
Weirdo.
There it is. There it is, Lacy. There it is. That's lame as fuck of you, bro. Calm your ass down. You're rich. You're successful. You're spoiled rotten. You're letting your girl get clapped by another man. Hey, that's your life. Relax. You're living the way you want to live. This nigga is waking up and going to work and dealing with multiple spoiled brats every day of customers like you, entitled fucks. Calm your ass down, brother. Maybe you're having a little of an emotional dispute. I don't know you. Maybe you don't truly feel this way. I hope not. But relax, bro. It's not that deep. Listen to your mans.
Alright, so you want me to lock in that other place? Let's just walk in.
Yeah, sure.
You can walk in and putt.
Now, streamers having conflicts with normal 9-to-5 workers while doing IRL streams is nothing new, and most of the time it ends up pretty well because they don't even film their interactions. They just go about it, already have it pre-planned, so that they don't have to put people who probably don't want to be on camera on their stream. But in this case, it obviously isn't what happened. Lacy, along with Kason, had pulled up to a golf course, and the guy that was actually there in order to let them into the said course was giving Lacy a very bad attitude, and that's when his cameraman Drew had ended up walking in and seeing their altercation take place, where I'll be honest, the guy is being very rude to Lacy, going back and forth with him when he promised that he would go out and actually get Lacy, but instead of actually doing that, he sat there and just waited for him to come in, and when he eventually did, he started—
It's like, who cares, bro? Like, who cares? Okay, he said he was gonna do something. The nigga just probably forgot, man. This is like the equivalent of, you know, maybe your waiter forgetting to bring you the extra ketchup you asked for. Like, is it ideal? No. Do you have to maybe ask again? Yes. Can you show some frustration? Sure. Hey, man, you know, I asked you, 20 minutes ago to bring me some extra ketchup, bro. Like, what's going on, man? My bad, sir, whatever, just... But the nigga's working his job, man. We're too blessed to be stressed about petty ass shit like this. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't go make this guy's life any harder. What are you talking about? Oh, he's old. He's gonna be deceased. Like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? Why are you putting that on him? You don't know what bruh's going to. You might be right. That nigga might have just got a call that he got some, you know what, I don't even want to put that on his life. Shout out to bro, man. But my point is, it's like you don't know what bro's going through. And you over here being a spoiled brat because he didn't fucking come get you. That shit's weird to me.
Going back and forth with him. While I do understand where Lacy is getting mad and upset at, and if anybody else had this altercation happen, even without the cameras, would probably argue back and forth with the guy, then the guy that he doesn't need to be on this earth anymore is when you're taking it way too far. I can understand being rude as somebody who's not giving you actual good customer service. It's not like he's being the annoying streamer thing and putting the camera in his face, talking crazy and yelling at him for no reason, but going to that extent is just very unnecessary. And even Lacy apparently realized that because he was getting cooked not only in his and Twitter comment sections, but anywhere this clip was posted, and eventually decided to issue an apology because of how much hate he was getting.
Let's
see it. Yell at him. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. One thing about me is I can accept when I'm in the wrong. I should not have said what I said about him being old. I was just upset and angry in the heat of the moment. Definitely should not have said that. I do apologize to that man, but I will stand on a fact.
I just hate the buts. Just leave it at that, man. There's no but.
He's not watching this clip.
That he did not treat me with respect, and you have to treat people with respect in order to get respect. And he was very rude to me and yelled at me for no reason, but I definitely...
He fucking yelled at me. I mean, yes, bro. You're not wrong. Yes, people want respect. They should give respect, but it's like, I don't know, man. I think I'm the type of person... I'm not going to sit here and act like I've never made a mistake, but I'm going to just lead with respect regardless. Like, nigga, did he put his hands on me? Did he spit in my face? It's like, then it's not that deep. Niggas start acting weird, like I'm just off them. I'm protecting my energy at all times. I'm defusing the shit. Like, okay, like I'm straight, bro. Oh, okay, you're yelling at me and I have no negative energy for you. Like I'm gone. Like I'm just removing myself. Like, okay, no, oh, it's not that deep. I'm not even trying to hear you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna start saying, I don't know, bro. Niggas need to have better gauges of their emotions and shit. But I get it. Sometimes you do find yourself in emotional states, and I'm not above that. But even in that case, I don't think I would have said that.
He should not have said those things. I was just heated in the heat of the moment.
What did you tell him in his face?
I didn't say anything to his face.
Oh, okay.
When I walked out, I just said he's gonna 3 years.
I did hear that, and I said God forbid.
Now, again, that was just a shorter situation that was blowing up that I wanted to talk about because I feel like it is a situation in which, yes, a streamer is having a crazy altercation with...
Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this one in the comment section. Shout out to Nobly, man. Always bringing the great unemployed news, but great creator. You know, I leave the link to the original video in the description if y'all want to go tap in with him. My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family so you never miss a live stream reaction on Twitch. Link to that's in the description. And I want to see you there in the next one. I'm gone.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.